Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you are very welcome. My name is Abigail and this is AB Love Lifetime TV. Alright guys, you're welcome, old and new subscribers. I welcome you all to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Thank you so much for watching. So today, as the topic says, I'm going to be telling you different types of visas that you can obtain to enter into Mauritius, or different type of visas that are available in Mauritius. So I'm going to be giving you just 6. Of course, there might be other types, so you have to do your research, and depending on what you are going to Mauritius for, so you can choose any visa type that you want. So let's get started. Alright guys, first on my list is the tourist visa. I'm just going to read out the information about the tourist visa for you and explain something, a thing or two for you. So one, we have the tourist visa. The tourist visa is issued to individuals who wish to visit Mauritius for the purpose of tourism, leisure, or visiting friends or family. The visa is usually valid for a period of 60 days. Okay, that's for some countries, the visa is valid for 60 days. But for people that have Nigerian passport holders, for Nigerians, we are given 14 days visitors visa, 14 days tourist visa. And after that 14 days, you will be asked to leave the country. So please note that. So for some countries, they can be given 60 days and above. Even some African countries can, some of them have like maybe 3 months, or 2 months or 1 month, just depending on what the visa requirement for that particular country is. Okay, but for Nigerians, I'm a Nigerian, so I will speak more for Nigerians. We have just 14 days to visit Mauritius for free, and this visa is actually visa on arrival for Nigerian passport holders. Okay, so you need what you need to get this visa. You need a return ticket. First of all, you need a valid passport. You need a valid passport for you to travel. Then you need a return ticket. Okay, a return ticket to go and to come back to your country. Then also you also need proof of accommodation. Where you are going to be staying, the hotel you're going to be staying in Mauritius, in the period of stay you're staying there, in that 14 days you're staying there. Or for other countries, more than 14 days that you're staying there, you need the proof of accommodation where you'll be staying. And also you also need the proof of funds. How much do you have, the money that you have that you can be able to use to take care of yourself in the period of stay you will be staying in Mauritius. All right, so my number 2, I hope you understand number 1 very well. So don't forget that number 1, which is a tourist visa. When you enter into the country with the tourist visa, you'll be required to leave the country. So if you want to do any other thing in Mauritius, you have to leave the country, apply for what you're applying for before you come back. So that leads me to number 2, which is business visa. All right, my number 2 here is business visa. Now, business visa is issued to individuals who wish to visit Mauritius for the purpose of attending businesses, meetings, or conferences or seminars. All right, when you want to attend these things, you are coming on the business. Now, what you need to have, the visa is usually valid for a period of 60 days, which some countries is not 60 days, sometimes it's 14 days, sometimes it's 3 weeks. It just depends on different countries. Okay, so now this visa, to apply for this visa, you must have a valid passport, a valid international passport. Okay, and also if you want to apply for a business visa, you have to have the letter of invitation by the company that is hosting you in Mauritius. Letter of invitation by the company that is hosting you in Mauritius, and a proof of sufficient fund to occupy your stay. Okay, in that period of your stay, to cover your stay. Sorry, not occupy, to cover your stay. I beg your pardon. So you need a proof that the money that you have will be able to cover your stay while in Mauritius. And also you also have to have a place to stay. All right, either a rented apartment or a hotel accommodation, or if maybe the company that is inviting you They will be providing that accommodation for you. All these things will be listed when you are applying for the business visa. All right, guys. So we go to number 3. My number 3 list here, we said the student visa. Now, the student visa is issued to individuals who wish to study in Mauritius. All right, like for university, you need to study in university you want to go for further your education in university, and you're looking for somewhere to go. Mauritius is a very good place for you to study. So now, to get this visa, you must have a valid international passport. And also, this visa is usually valid for the period of duration of course of study. The course you study, if your course is supposed to be 3 years, 4 years, or 6 years, so this visa is given for you for the period of that years. And of course, that particular student visa cannot be extended, or else you are also going to further your education. But however, you can also apply for resident visa or work permit maybe after your period of stay, after your education, and you want to extend. You feel like, okay, Mauritius is a place you want to be. You can now apply for the necessary visas available for you at that time. Okay, maybe if you marry a Mauritian, that may be easier for you, or maybe you have a job, or maybe you are opening a business. That will also be easy for you to extend your stay, all right, in Mauritius. Okay, and also you have to have, as a student, you also have to have money that you can take care of yourself, sufficient funds. You have to have money so that you can take care of yourself in Mauritius, not being a liability to the country. All right, so let's move ahead. Okay, guys, I forgot to mention a letter of acceptance from a recognized educational institute in Mauritius is very needed. So my number 4, we have the work permit. Now, a work permit is required for individuals who wish to work in Mauritius. The permit is usually issued for a period up to 3 years and can be renewed if necessary. Okay, so if you need a work permit and you have applied for a job before going to Mauritius, this visa must be gotten before you enter the country, because you will not be allowed to enter the country and go and start looking for a job. No, you must look for this job before going to Mauritius. So you go online, you look for a job, and you get a good job, a good and a well-paying job. Okay, a good well-paying job, like maybe for doctors, for accountants, and so those other jobs that are very good jobs. Those are the kind of job that you can get, and the employer must be a registered business or a registered company in Mauritius. Those are the kind of company that can take you as a worker in their company, and when they give you job, they will give you a letter of employment. This is a letter of employment that you will now use to apply for Mauritius visa before going to Mauritius. The letter of employment you use to apply for the visa before going to Mauritius. And of course, you must have a valid passport. Okay, a letter from your employer, and the employer must be registered, and a proof of your qualification. Very important, a proof of your qualification and experience you have in that job. Please take note that also Mauritians, they are very smart and educated. So most of these jobs, if you want to get a job, it will be a job that a Mauritian normally cannot do, or they do not see any Mauritian to occupy that space in their company. That is when they can now employ you as a non-Mauritian or from other country to come and take that position. And this position must be a very good position and must be paying well. This is when you can be given the work permit visa to stay and work in Mauritius. All right, guys, so we go to the 5th one. The 5th visa permit you can get in Mauritius is the resident permit. So the resident permit is issued to individuals who wish to live in Mauritius for an extended period of time, either for work or retirement purpose. Okay, either for work or retirement purpose. The permit is usually issued for the period of 3 years. So they can give you this permit for 3 years, and also it can be extended if necessary. All right, and if you meet the qualification, if you qualify for it, you can be extend the visa. Now, how do you get this visa? You must also have a valid passport. Okay, a valid passport that is still valid at least 6 months. Then also you must have a proof of financial support that you can take care of yourself while living in Mauritius. And also you must have a medical certificate, and also a what's it called, a criminal. You must not have any criminal record in your country and also in Mauritius. They can give you this permit. And also you can also get this resident permit if you marry a Mauritian, or if you have children in Mauritius, or so on and so forth. You can get this permit. All right. And also Mauritius is a very beautiful country where you can raise children. So Mauritius is good for young couples who are raising their family in Mauritius. You want to raise your family in Mauritius. Mauritius is a very good place for you to stay. So this is why I'm telling you about different visas you can obtain. Please note that all these visa requirements that I'm listing now can be subject to change at any time. The country and the immigration of the country, they have the right to change any policy at any time they want to. So please do well to do your research whenever you are ready to travel. Okay, whenever you are ready to travel, you should do your due diligence, because now I'm giving you this video in March 2023. What if what I'm saying now is no more valid for 2024? You get it? So you must do your due diligence so that anytime you are ready to travel, you will be able to travel in peace without any problem. So goes to my sixth permit, which is the retirement permit visa. This one I find it very interesting, and for people that want to retire, and you must be above 50 years, from 50 years and above. Those are the people that are qualified to apply for the retirement visa, from 50 years above. So you must at least be 50 years above, and you must meet the financial requirement. Okay, so you go over to their website and look for the financial requirement, that you must meet the financial requirement, and you must not have any criminal record from your country and in that country. All right, you have in your account every month, okay, $1,500 in your account every month. This one is very important. Okay, the visa normally should be issued for you for 10 years. But after 3 years, they are going to come and check if you have meet all this. Maybe if you meet all this requirement to apply for the visa and you are given, maybe they will give you 3 years first. Then after that 3 years, they will come and check and make sure that that $1,500 have been in your account, or is always in your account every month. Do you understand? You must bring in that $1,500 into Mauritius, into that country every month, and you must rent a place, or you buy a house. You either buy a house or you rent a place in Mauritius where you can stay, and that $1,500 you can use it to support yourself, maybe do other things that you need to do. But you might not be allowed to have businesses or work, just for retirement purpose. Another interesting thing about the retirement visa is that you can bring along your spouse, either your wife or your husband. Whoever is applying for the visa can bring along the spouse, and also your children who are below, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 20 years of age, or 24. I don't know if I'm mistaken of age. Okay, who are of 20 years, those, all your children can join you. Then also another interesting thing is that sometimes you can be allowed to bring 1 or 2 family members, extended family members, to join you people in Mauritius. All right, for the 10 years that they are going to give you, you must have all the required documents, all the necessary documents that you need to have to obtain these visas. You must have them, so that that's how they will be able to give you these visas. If you don't have them, you will not get the visa. So to qualify for it, you must go and look for all the requirements that you need to get these visas. And also, guys, do not forget that all these requirements, it depends on different countries. Okay, different countries. And when they give you this, when you meet this requirement, when you go to Mauritius, there are still other things you must follow. So if you need further information, you can send me an email, or write a comment down below, and so that I can respond to you for any other question that you have concerning visa. Now, why Mauritius? Mauritius is a very beautiful country. Mauritius have a very beautiful climate. Okay, and the people and the culture, they are very beautiful people. Because Mauritian people are friendly. It's a beautiful climate, and they have very good high standard of living. My family have lived in Mauritius before for a period of 13 months with my children and husband. They stayed there for a period of 13 months, and that is one of the best places that we have lived so far in the travel we have traveled to. Okay, so that's why I'm able to recommend Mauritius for you. If you are able to get all the requirement documents, all the documents that you require to stay in Mauritius, you will indeed enjoy yourself. Please do not forget that all this information I'm giving you is valid for it can be valid for a very long time, or is valid for now. So I don't know what will be obtainable in 2 years time, or in 3 years time, or even 1 month from now. All the things are subject to change. So do well to do your due diligence and do your research. Ask questions if there needs be to, so that we can answer your question and also update the information that you have right now. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a comment and question anything you have. Do not forget to give us a thumbs up, and please share this video to whoever that you think can that are interested in this kind of video. Share this video, and do not forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Till I see you in my next video. Be good.